If it as a command said that lenses are co-state, co-monad, co-algebra, what the fuck is a prism? Co-lens. So, okay, let's look at some data. So, how sure are you that you can access this set in case of a select, if you have it? This set and this day. Do you always know that they are available? That's like the question. You know, with a lens, you can always access it. You can always go from a selected to a set user, and you can always go from a selected to a day, because it's a tuple. But if we are in a select change, you're not sure if you can access a user, because there is one constructor that has a user, and there's one that doesn't have a user at all, the day click. So that's and to model this distinction between I always know I can access it and I maybe can access it, you have like the prism and lens distinction. Oh, they're like, the arrows are opposite. And there's like, another important thing to remember is that there are different operations associated with prisms and lenses. So you can do different stuff with a prism than you can do with the lenses, but there's also a lot of overlapping stuff. So stuff here is the difference. Like prism you can review and you can build stuff out of. A lens you can't, because there's multiple stuff involved, so you can't build anything out of a lens. But you can build stuff out of a prism, because it's the constructor. But the prism and lenses both share the traversal shit, and the prism doesn't have any getter stuff, because you're not sure if you can get something, so you're not a getter. But you can traverse over it, both of them, and you can also set a prism. So a setter will just like it won't work if the prism doesn't match. It will just ignore the operation, which is in line with the traversal. And they're also both false, apparently. Thank you. Sums and products, right? Yeah, like they're closely related to each other. Sums and products. Yeah, I probably like keep on explaining for much longer than you said thank you. But you know, that's the delay. Deal with it. Yeah, closely related. They're actually exact opposites. But if you have exact opposites of each other, it means they're closely related, right? Like the relationship is strong because they're exact opposite. Like magnets. You have a positive and negative magnet side, but can't have one without the other. So there's a close relationship between the two. I feel like I didn't say contradiction. Maybe I did. I don't know. So we'll make a place click. I want to do something crazy. Place click. So we still keep the day click. I think I can do this. Maybe I'll actually pull this out into data and then also put it in here. Or I make this thing recursive. I don't want to make it recursive. No. Oh. Why did I prepend everything with cell though? Fuck. I bet I'm using this though. I bet I'm using the cell right click. There. Cell right click. Well. Yeah, I'm using it. Cool. So it's actually used for advice. Yeah, I was right. Okay, cool. So you know you have an advice click if you can do this traversal thing. So another thing is like you can use this preview thing on both prisms and lenses, but you can't use view on prism because it's you need to prove that the resulting value is a monoid. Then you can use view because then it will just use them empty in case it doesn't exist. But preview you can always use because it's a maybe. You can do a nothing value if you don't know it. So place. Just like place name, right? Place name, and then I want to have this shit. Maybe that shit. I closed again like a fool. Where was I? Place, huh? Place row. Yeah, here. So, I should just go to the cell, see what's available. We have a set of roster entries. Cell? Are you sure? Oh, okay. That's interesting. And actually, it doesn't even. Well, maybe actually it is true because we can click on a name, just a name, or we can click on the entire set. And we haven't even integrated advice with. We know the day though. I'm not giving it a day, but we know the day. Place cell. I think I'm throwing away the day. Yeah. Day dying. Right. We're selecting it on the map. But I also want to have the day. Let's make this dynamic different. We'll make this like day and the other one set. Oh. So we want to have the date because then we can send it back with the click. And that will allow us to change the day. Like now if we click in the table, we don't know anything what's happening, right? But we need to have the day value to change it, like we do with the other one. So you need to send it back in the event. Like we're sending a day value with us, so we need to provide it to this function, which is trivial. Parser, your parser up here. Place room, huh? Place row. I fucked up. I still said about that function. You can just do pure never and you will be happy, right? No. Now we need to do... I mean, I like using do better than... I suppose is also correct-ish. Let's just do. I'm a Haskell programmer, I hate parentheses. Expected type, set a. Actual type, they set roster into list. Oh, you need to view. Oh, 2. Entries dying. Oh, it's not even a. I thought it was a list for some reason. Okay, cool to compile. What do we click then? Well, we have 2 clicks. We have a click on the name, day. So click. So we have day and place. I don't know about place either, do I? But that's easy because it's the same for the entire row, so we can just give it true. Oh, it's even not even dynamic. That's cool. Room with a day. And then I know which room is selected. That's nice to know. So you can put it in the set. It's a default one, right? Yeah, I used it in Gen 2. Because it was so fucking annoying to keep on having to accept this agreement from Oracle that you like them or something. I think it's broken. No, it's like Oracle bases their shit on OpenJDK, I think. Like using the Oracle stuff is so annoying. If like every time you upgrade, you need to sign the agreement and whatever. My code doesn't work if I remove a print line statement. My code doesn't work if I remove a print line. Are you using like incremental compilation? Just clean everything? I don't know. Like other people have complained about. Also broken. I don't know. I don't know how to help you like this. Try to work with some larger scale project. I have no idea how to help you with this. Like I've never ran into issues like that. For my very limited use cases, it just seemed to work mostly. But I used an ancient version of Java as well, like Java 8. Back then it was ancient, or like well, back then it was pretty new. No, I couldn't get into Java 8 because Gentoo was stupid about it. Yeah, I used Java 7. I don't like that. Okay, let's get the click out. Java 7. Yeah. No Stream API for me, man. No. For my thesis, I definitely use streams a lot. That must have been Java 8. Maybe I got ballsy and went unstable. Probably. I need to go to cell. I need to steal the code. I don't want to invent any code. Not invented here. Yeah, this is the right one. What's cell attribute? Oh, body cell attribute. Steal. Okay, man. I just put a list in with names. I don't want to have that monospace. That's crazy. It's ugly as well. I guess it makes sense for times. But these names? No. I'm not gonna monospace that. That's ugly. Ugh. I want to have list style as well. No. That will take up space. We need to save space. So let's see if I can get out. We need to get rid of this anyway. Card. Right, you're a list. So you'll be. That's fine though, because we need to have the values out. DOM element. I think with this we can make it clickable, the name. Maybe I'm gonna do this properly in like the first try, because I've already done this. Yeah. So we'll do like cell user. Know for a fact that you have a place name, know for a fact that today, and we may have clicked on a roster entry. We're not gonna do the set of roster entries because that's roster entry. Yeah, we can weaken it later. Be user like we can add the advice layer. I'm gonna do that now because it's better to keep it simple now. Just have something work. What do I want out of this? I want to have on click. I think I had a function on click before. Maybe I removed it. We also want to have it out here. But now we get a tuple. This is if you click on the cell, and this is if you click anything inside the cell, like one of the names. Put that on the variable. Cell L please. This cell dying. Perfect. No, you're not. And then we'll steal the code. DOM event. Brackets a contravariant functor. Rule to A would be a solution that works universally. I want to maybe write a blog post about functions and relationship between functors, contravariant functors, and profunctors, and the weirdness. I think a function is even a monad. This is how we make the value. We make the value somewhere else. about combine? I wanna make a place. Room. Right. Oh. I guess you can just use first. I was thinking on it before, like why don't you use the standard functions? It's shorter. Am I wasting my time? And then current. Oh. Nothing, huh? Pure nothing. There you go. I think this is implied. Yeah. But you're a monoid. I'm doing this again. Like I had a bug on this last time as well. I'm not gonna do this again. I'm gonna delete this, and we're gonna fix it properly. I'm gonna use leftmost, probably. The leftmost basically does the same thing. It's just retarded. And I have to use like select change. It's a monoid. We should. Yes, I know it's satisfies the load, but it's confusing. It's not a monoid. You can't do that for this like that. Put it in a list if you want to have a monoid. I think I'm only using it here as well. It's just so weird if you use monoid like that. For one place, I used it on one place. Are you kidding me? I even saved code like that then, I suppose. The nice thing about lists is that you also get the syntax, so you have less parental space. You get the fancy one. Brackets. So this is the other place click, which has more information. What I need to do is I need to convert that value to. I forgot the type of it. List time. List time. We don't know the value like this. Huh? Yeah, we need to do some reshape. Actually, we can't. We need to actually make an event out of it beforehand. So we still know the value at point, and then we'll just do leftmost. Leftmost, and then we'll switch. That's fine. It's not gonna fire at the same time anyway. So yeah. Oh, you already do. You already. Give me your value then. Real. And then we do like click. Click Liel. Oh, we can make it like a proper place click inside here. That's interesting. Because we have the name. We have the entire entry, which is what we want. But also all the other shit. Oh, it's still dynamic, huh? I wanna do current and then do. And then I wanna get out this entry. I also want to get out, not entry already. And how are you even doing that? Oh, it's here. Let's just make a data item. I guess we could just, let's see, this room, which is the room. Yeah, we can just do this in line. I don't have to. Room, which is room. And then we have day, which is daytime. It's just too small to do syntax. And then maybe blah 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 entry. Need to fmap just into that. Yeah, that's like a bit quick, whatever. And then that other shit. And you're pure. Right. Blah blah blah. Oh, it's already applied. I was thinking maybe the precedent is wrong. Like you do this first and then you do L. Doesn't know about. Oh, this is a tuple. I see. So we need to do structuring. And then with this, we have a list of events that carry place click. No, we have a dynamic with a list. So we need to fmap into the dynamic and then do leftmost, and then we need to switch time. And switch time. So this will make it one event, and then you have like a dynamic T event, and then you can use switch time to get rid of the dynamic. It's just a function that does this. Don't ask how it works, it just works. Don't worry about it. I guess like they can prove it's always available, the event, so you can just get rid of the dynamic entirely. Because you're in a dynamic. It doesn't work the other way around, but it works like this. Good, so now we have events coming out. event select chain. And they're all this chain, or this chain. Now let's start using it. We can use it at least to update the day. That's a quick one to do, I think. And we'll do another failing. So click day, huh? Yeah, let's do that actually. Then it will immediately work, I think. No, we need to hook it in still in the entire logic of the roster. Let's do this first then. And then we update day. Yeah, it's going fast. Alright, so we're voiding everywhere. TR Dina 3, huh? What happens if you click on row? Nothing. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that for now. We may also make the names clickable, but that's when we configure that stuff. We'll do it later. So event T select chain. That's a list event. We're also gonna left most of those. There's no need to return lists of events. We want to have one anyway. There's probably another precedence thing going on. It's fine. Oh, maybe we need to have it? No, cool, it worked. Now we get like an entire event out of rows. Excellent. So now we look where place row has been used, and we're just throwing away the values apparently. No, we're voiding again. That's fine, not really. We want to have the actual value. And that's gonna be a map place room event. And we're just gonna map that to list. We already know the place room, so it's all fine. We just make a list out of it. First to first. To list after first to first. And left. Still the F map. We can do leftmost. So now we have an event also here. Like we already prepared the entire thing to have all the information we need, so we can just throw everything away and make it exactly to what we want. Oh, dynamic reversible dynamic. I think we need to fmap twice, or whatever I called it. Fmap. Map twice. They. And then it switched in, huh? Yeah. Could it match type event like select heading? I don't think it likes me using the list stuff on map. Are you even using lenses? What the fuck? It's actually two list stuff. What the fuck? First argument of two list stuff. Well, we can just use the map function then. Look at me. Maybe it's just the first. Oh, I'm an idiot. So yeah, like now it works. I thought reverse to first. That's the magical spell to do it, but no, you can't reverse twice apparently. This is professional programming, you know. Just try out shit. Don't understand anything. Just try out shit. It works. This is also why we call our discipline magic, because you know we make just incantations in the ground and then hope things work. Yeah. This is, I suppose, roster rest, and then we'll just hook it up to. I can't call it crazy. Just call it something else. Place clicks. Cool. Now it should work. So, oh right, we didn't do the day thing. Like, let's also do that thing. Let's failing twice. It's double failing. That prism doesn't work. We can always fall back to another level of failing. This is how we fill upwards. We just add more failing statements, and then. But I need to make a prism first. Let's do that. So blah 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 blah. Copy paste coding, huh? Place room. Okay, maybe roster entry. So we'll fill on place click first, and then we'll fill on the other things, and then we'll get a day out. And this hooks up with other code, so it should just all work magically. Like, they already know how to handle that day event like that, so yeah. No, it worked. It worked. You can't fail twice. Ah, you're selecting as well, huh? Yeah, we need to select as well. We need to select. So we fill on that first, and if you not a place click, then we fill on the other thing. And I'm pretty sure there's like this, all the day figuring out code just uses this traverse on select change. So that means that if we update this thing, then everything is hooked up together properly.